What if I told you that building consistent wealth is less about the stocks you pick and more about your mindset? In 2026, even high earners fail to create long-term wealth because they overlook some key psychological and behavioral factors. The truth is, wealth building is not a math problem. It's a psychological endurance test that requires discipline, patience, and self-awareness. In this video, I'll share the top 8 reasons people fail to build consistent wealth. By the end, you'll understand the invisible barriers that hold back even the most well-paid individual from reaching their financial goals. Stay tuned to learn how you can avoid these common traps and build lasting wealth. 1. The arrival fallacy. One of the most common reasons people fail to build consistent wealth is because they fall victim to the arrival fallacy. This is a belief that once they reach a certain financial milestone, such as having $1 million in savings, they will be set for life and no longer need to worry about money. The problem with this thinking is that it leads to complacency. When people believe they've arrived, they stop following the disciplined systems and strategies that help them reach their goal in the first place. This leads to a slow and almost invisible slide back into old habits, like overspending and neglecting their financial goals. They stop budgeting, stop saving aggressively, and start living beyond their means. The arrival fallacy is dangerous because it convinces you that the hard work is over when, in reality, it's just beginning. Building wealth is not a one-time achievement, but an ongoing process. Wealth requires continuous effort, commitment, and adjustment. Instead of focusing on a final destination, treat wealth building as a lifelong journey. Focus on the habits and systems that allow you to grow your wealth consistently, no matter how much you've already accumulated. 2. High burn rate literacy, low burn rate logic. Another reason many people fail to build consistent wealth is due to their focus on gross income rather than net burn rate. Gross income refers to the amount of money you earn before taxes and deductions, while net burn rate is how much money you actually spend after all expenses are taken into account. People often concentrate on increasing their income but fail to track or understand their burn rate, the rate at which they are depleting their funds. They don't realize that as their income grows, so do their expenses. For instance, when you earn more money, you may find yourself spending more on housing, luxury goods, or lifestyle upgrades. Your fixed costs, taxes, debt payments, housing, and lifestyle choices may expand at the same pace, so you're essentially running faster on a treadmill that's also speeding up. Without paying attention to your burn rate, you might not notice that your expenses are growing faster than your income. This can lead to a situation where you're earning more money but not saving any more than you were before. To counteract this, it's important to regularly assess your spending habits and look for areas where you can cut back. By keeping your burn rate in check, you'll be able to increase your savings rate and invest more in your future. 3. The social proof anchor. A huge psychological trap that prevents people from building consistent wealth is a social proof anchor. We are deeply influenced by the people around us, especially when it comes to financial decisions. If you live in a neighborhood where everyone drives luxury cars, owns big houses, and spends lavishly on dining and entertainment, you may feel the pressure to keep up with your peers. This social comparison can lead to inflated spending, where you feel compelled to match the lifestyle of those around you, even if it's beyond your means. The problem is that wealth is often built in silence, and it requires a courage to make choices that may appear poorer than your neighbors, even if you're actually wealthy in the long run. The truth is, building wealth is a personal journey, not a competition with others. If you base your financial decisions on the social proof of others, you may end up living paycheck to paycheck while your neighbor's financial situation remains a mystery to you. The key is to focus on your own financial goals and values, not what others are doing. 4. Over-optimization paralysis. Another common trap in wealth building is over-optimization paralysis. Many people get caught up in the details, spending excessive time trying to save a fraction of percent on an expense or hunting for the perfect investment opportunity, such as a specific cryptocurrency or stock. This obsession with tiny savings or investments can be counterproductive. While it's great to optimize, the real wealth-building actions happen when you focus on the big wins, such as increasing your savings rate or growing your career. The 80-20 rule applies here. Focusing on the few activities that will yield the most significant results will have a far greater impact than obsessing over the small details. Optimization is important, but it should never replace the bigger picture. Successful wealth building is about making consistent, large-scale improvements, not obsessing over minute details that won't significantly impact your financial future. 5. The recency bias trap. Recency bias is another psychological pitfall that prevents many people from building consistent wealth. This bias refers to the tendency to give too much weight to recent events when making financial decisions. When the stock market is booming, people feel invincible and take on excessive risk, believing that the market will always go up. When the market dips, they panic and pull their investments, effectively selling low. This emotional volatility leads to poor investment decisions and often results in losing money over time. Instead of making investment decisions based on emotion, it's important to stick to a long-term strategy and ignore the short-term fluctuations in the market. By focusing on a diversified portfolio and consistent contributions to your investments, you can avoid the urge to make reactive, emotional decisions that can undermine your wealth-building efforts. 6. Misunderstanding pseudo-assets. A common mistake people make when building wealth is counting things like their primary residence, car, or expensive collectibles as assets. While these items may have value, they are not true wealth-building assets. Many of these things require ongoing maintenance costs or depreciation, meaning they don't generate income or appreciate in value like investments do. A home is a liability if you're paying a mortgage and maintaining it, and a car is often a depreciating asset that requires constant spending on insurance, fuel, and repairs. To build true wealth, focus on acquiring assets that generate passive income, such as real estate or dividend-paying stocks. These assets not only appreciate over time, but also provide you with ongoing income streams that can be reinvested to further grow your wealth. 7. The heroic effort myth. Many people think that building wealth requires heroic efforts, working 80-hour weeks, sacrificing everything for a short period to save intensely, or focusing solely on extreme frugality for set time. The problem with this approach is that it's unsustainable. Eventually, people burn out, revert to their old habits, and lose the momentum they initially gained. Automate your savings, investments, and bill payments so that your financial success becomes an ongoing, low-effort system rather than a series of heroic efforts that leave you exhausted. Wealth building requires consistency, not heroism. Create habits and systems that are sustainable and easy to maintain in the long term. 8. Lack of a wealth purpose. Finally, one of the biggest reasons people fail to build consistent wealth is a lack of a deeper, non-monetary purpose for their wealth. If your only goal is to have more money, you'll eventually lose motivation, and your wealth will slip through your fingers. People who build lasting wealth often have a why that goes beyond just money. This could be financial independence, providing for future generations, supporting a charitable cause, or achieving time autonomy. When you have a clear sense of purpose, it acts as a guardrail against impulsive spending and keeps you focused on your long-term financial goals. By defining your wealth why, you create a personal filter that helps you make better financial decisions. With a purpose in mind, it's easier to say no to unnecessary expenses and stay disciplined in your wealth-building efforts. There you have it, the top 8 reasons people fail to build consistent wealth. From the arrival fallacy to the wealth purpose, these psychological and behavioral pitfalls can derail even the most well-meaning individuals. If you want to avoid these traps and build lasting wealth, it's crucial to focus on mindset, consistency, and long-term planning. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on how to achieve financial success in 2026. Let me know in the comments which of these reasons you've experienced or what has helped you stay on track with your wealth-building journey. I'll see you in the next video.